Welcome, everyone, to a moment in sports history that has left the entire tennis universe utterly speechless. If you've been anywhere near social media, sports forums, or international news outlets over the past few hours, you've likely seen the headlines screaming in bold capital letters. The whole world is amazed. Alexandra Eala throws her racket to secure a stunning victory over Dayana Yastremska. This is not just a headline, it's a viral sensation, the kind of story that transcends tennis and captures the imagination of fans across the globe. Beyond the spectacle of a racket flying through the California desert heat lies a tale of unparalleled grit, tactical brilliance, and a monumental shift in the landscape of women's tennis. Today, we'll dissect every angle of what might go down as the most dramatic, nerve-shredding, and cinematic match of the 2026 season. The stage was set at the BNP Paribas Open, often referred to as the fifth Grand Slam, held in the sun-drenched oasis of Indian Wells. The stakes were astronomical, the atmosphere electric, and the outcome nothing short of legendary. It was Saturday, March 7th, 2026, and the world of tennis had descended upon the Coachella Valley. Stadium 3 would host a clash demanding physical endurance, mental fortitude, and pinpoint precision. On one side stood the 20-year-old prodigy, Alexandra Eala, the pride of the Philippines. Ranked a career-high world number 32, Eala entered the tournament, riding a wave of momentum. After receiving a first-round bye, she stepped onto the court carrying not only her ambitions, but the passionate expectations of an entire nation. Opposite her stood the formidable Dayana Yastremska. The 25-year-old Ukrainian, a former top 25 player and Grand Slam semifinalist, is renowned for her explosive power, aggressive baseline play, and wealth of experience in high-pressure situations. The match was perfectly scripted for a clash of styles, the rapid-fire reflexes and tactical counterpunching of Eala against the heavy artillery and relentless aggression of Yastremska. Over the next 2 hours and 43 minutes, the players engaged in a war of attrition that pushed human endurance to the limit. The final scoreline reads 7-5, 7-5 in favor of Alexandra Eala, but those numbers barely capture the drama. This was a match defined by breathtaking shot-making, agonizing momentum swings, deafening crowd noise, and a chaotic climax that will be studied by tennis pundits for years. The climax is where the viral sensation was born. In the third and deciding set, tension gripped Stadium 3 like a vice. Yastremska, serving for the match at 5-4 with match point in hand, seemed poised to advance. But Alexandra Eala, staring down defeat, summoned a level of mental resilience reserved for the all-time greats. She neutralized the match point, forced Yastremska into a grueling rally, and extracted a crucial error. What followed was a psychological battle of deuce after deuce, each shot laden with pressure. The Ukrainian began to falter under the relentless returns and the suffocating energy of the Filipino-dominated crowd. Catastrophic double faults at the most crucial moments gave Eala the break, leveling the match at 5-5. Momentum swung violently, yet the drama was far from over. Eala held serve to take a 6-5 lead, forcing Yastremska to serve to stay alive. Facing match points, Yastremska's serve completely collapsed, culminating in consecutive double faults. The final point ended with another agonizing error from the Ukrainian, and in that fraction of a second, tension shattered. Alexandra Eala, overwhelmed by relief and euphoria, tossed her racket in a gesture of pure, unfiltered emotion, a physical release of the immense pressure she had survived. Amidst the viral spectacle, a profound moment of sportsmanship emerged. Despite heartbreak, Dayana Yastremska walked to the net and offered a genuine, heartfelt hug to the young Filipina. It was a recognition of a battle well fought, a nod from a veteran to a rising star, and a reminder of the humanity that beats at the heart of professional tennis. This match had everything: bold returns, nail-biting rallies, catastrophic double faults, winners on the line, and a dramatic ending that set the internet ablaze. But the viral headlines only tell part of the story. To fully appreciate this victory, we must examine the tactical mastery, the physical endurance, and the mental fortitude that brought these athletes to this tipping point. How did a 20-year-old from the Philippines dismantle a seasoned powerhouse under the scorching California sun? What exactly caused Yastremska's serve to implode in those final games? And what does this extraordinary triumph mean for Eala as she prepares to face world number 4 Coco Gauff in the next round? It's time to look beyond the viral clips. It's time to unpack the strategy, stamina, and sheer willpower that defined this instant classic. Alexandra Eala has evolved from a highly touted junior into a legitimate, battle-tested force on the professional circuit. The 2026 season has been nothing short of a revelation, culminating in a career-high ranking of world number 32 and a match that will be remembered for generations. Alexandra Eala is no longer just a great story. She has become a dangerous draw for anyone in the top tier of women's tennis. Her journey, shaped by her formative years at the Rafa Nadal Academy, instilled in her a relentless baseline grinding that echoes the Spanish legend himself. Yet Eala is far from a purely defensive player. Over time, she has developed a highly aggressive returning game, which proved to be the cornerstone of her victory over Dayana Yastremska today. The tactical matchup defined the 2-hour and 43-minute marathon. Dayana Yastremska thrives on first-strike tennis. With massive power off both wings and a heavy first serve, she can dictate any rally and blow opponents off the court when she is dialed in. Flashes of this brilliance were evident throughout the match, especially in the second set, where Yastremska racked up a significant portion of her 50-plus winners. Her penetrating ground strokes can overwhelm a less mobile opponent, but Eala's game is practically custom-built to counter exactly that style. With some of the fastest reflexes on the WTA Tour, Eala's anticipation, footwork, and ability to absorb pace and redirect shots down the lines are truly world-class. The second serve became the battlefield of the match. While Yastremska's second serve has spin, it lacks the overwhelming pace of her first. Recognizing this vulnerability, Eala employed a highly aggressive returning strategy. Instead of retreating behind the baseline to loop the ball safely, she stepped inside the court, taking the ball early on the rise. By cutting off angles and rushing Yastremska's recovery, Eala instantly flipped the point from defense to offense. She wasn't just returning, she was blasting returns, consistently putting the Ukrainian on the back foot from the first shot of each rally. This strategy was evident from the opening set. Eala built an early 5-3 lead by relentlessly pressuring Yastremska's service games. But Yastremska, displaying the fighting spirit that took her to the Australian Open semifinals in 2024, clawed back to level the set. In the 12th game, rather than succumbing to disappointment, Eala maintained her aggression. The constant pressure forced Yastremska into 3 consecutive unforced errors, giving Eala the first set 7-5. The second set saw a fascinating tactical shift. Yastremska, realizing her safer second serves were being targeted, increased the pace and risk on her ground strokes, aiming closer to the lines to keep Eala off balance. Initially, the strategy paid off, and she surged to a 4-1 lead. Yet Eala's trademark resilience shone through. She clawed her way back, making it a 1-point game. The Ukrainian veteran held her nerve long enough to close the set 6-4, forcing a dramatic decider. The third set was a masterclass in psychological warfare and physical endurance. Both players had been on court for over 2 hours under the unforgiving California sun. The crowd, dominated by the Filipino diaspora, played a massive role, chanting "Isa Pa," meaning one more in Tagalog, creating waves of vocal support that carried Eala through moments of sheer exhaustion. For Yastremska, it was an isolating and hostile environment, testing her mental fortitude. The climax of the third set transformed a great contest into an unforgettable spectacle. Yastremska had seemingly done the impossible, breaking serve to lead 5-4 and serving for the match at 30-15. She was just 2 points away from advancing. Yet Eala, never surrendering the baseline, unleashed an incredible sequence of points, saving 4 match points in a game that felt eternal. The tension was palpable, silence during the ball tosses, followed by deafening roars after each point won by Eala. The breakdown of Yastremska's serve in the final games was a fascinating study in sports psychology. Under extreme pressure, technique often fails, not physically but mentally. The yips, where conscious thought interferes with automatic muscle memory, took hold. Yastremska's attempt to hit perfect serves under relentless pressure from Eala's aggressive returns led to a catastrophic series of double faults. She double faulted twice when serving for the match at 5-4, then again at 5-6, ultimately sealing her fate. When the final error occurred, Eala threw her racket to the ground in pure joy, disbelief, and exhaustion, a physical manifestation of surviving a crucible and completing a monumental comeback on one of the sport's biggest stages. Yet the story did not end with a racket throw. Yastremska, despite the heartbreak, embraced Eala at the net, offering a warm hug that spoke volumes about her character. Separating crowd partisanship from the brilliance on court, she elevated the match from an athletic contest to a display of true sportsmanship. Looking ahead, the implications for Alexandra Eala are massive. She has cemented her status as a rising star capable of defeating established veterans. Her reward for this grueling 2-hour and 43-minute marathon is a clash with the world number 4, American superstar Coco Gauff, in the round of 32. Gauff, having swept past Kamila Rakimova in straight sets, will be well-rested and playing in front of her home crowd. This upcoming match promises a fascinating full-circle moment for the 2026 season. Just last month, Coco Gauff defeated Alexandra Eala in the quarterfinals of the Dubai Tennis Championships. Their upcoming clash at Indian Wells promises to be an absolute thriller. Gauff possesses unparalleled athleticism, incredible court coverage, and a dominant backhand. However, she has shown vulnerability at times with double faults and second serve inconsistencies. Eala will undoubtedly look to employ the same aggressive returning strategy that dismantled Yastremska. The key question is whether Eala has the physical reserves left after such a draining battle. Can she recover in time to face one of the fittest and fastest players on the tour? If Eala maintains the reflexes and fearless mentality she displayed today, we could witness one of the tournament's biggest upsets. Adding to the challenge, Eala is also competing in the doubles draw. Reuniting with her partner, American teenager Iva Jovic, she will face the formidable duo of Haley Baptiste and Yelena Ostapenko. Managing a deep run in singles while taking on top-tier doubles specialists underscores Eala's incredible stamina and dedication to improving every facet of her game. It is this relentless work ethic that has endeared her to millions of fans worldwide and solidified her status as the shining light of Philippine tennis. Matches like Eala versus Yastremska are a perfect illustration of why women's tennis is currently in a golden age of entertainment. The depth of the field is unprecedented. A matchup between world number 32 and world number 52 produced a contest of incredible quality, drama, and narrative weight that captured global attention. Contrasting styles, unpredictable momentum swings, and distinct personalities all contribute to a product that is highly compelling to watch. Alexandra Eala is at the forefront of this new generation of players. She is not just participating, she is making headlines, bringing elite shot-making, passion, and a dedicated, vocal fan base that elevates any tournament atmosphere. Today at Indian Wells, Eala proved she belongs in the sport's upper echelon. No deficit was too large, no opponent too intimidating, and no pressure too great to crack her resolve. The iconic racket throw will be replayed millions of times on social media, a viral symbol of triumph. Yet for those who watched the entire match, that moment was merely the punctuation on a brilliant, tactical, and hard-fought battle. It was cinema. It was compelling tennis. It was a testament to the beautiful, agonizing, and ultimately triumphant nature of professional sport. This match also highlighted the mutual respect at the core of the WTA Tour. Dayana Yastremska's embrace of Eala at the net, despite her own heartbreak, underscored the sportsmanship and character that elevate the game beyond just wins and losses. With the desert dust barely settled, the focus now shifts forward. Eala's reward for this monumental victory is a blockbuster rematch against world number 4 Coco Gauff in the round of 32. Can Eala recover physically from today's marathon? Can she replicate the suffocating pressure she applied to Yastremska? Will the Filipino diaspora once again turn Stadium 3 into a fortress of support? These are the questions that will dominate tennis conversation over the next 48 hours. Now, I want to turn the conversation over to you, the viewers. This match was an absolute roller coaster, and I want to hear your thoughts. Did you think Eala was finished when Yastremska was serving for the match at 5-4? How do you interpret Yastremska's dramatic serving struggles in those final games, pressure from the crowd, Eala's tactical positioning, or both? And most importantly, what's your prediction for the upcoming clash between Alexandra Eala and Coco Gauff? Will the 20-year-old Filipina pull off a massive upset, or will the American favorite assert her dominance on home soil? Drop your insights, tactical breakdowns, and predictions in the comments below. Let's get the debate started. If you enjoyed this deep dive and the detailed breakdown of the strategy and psychology behind the viral moments, please hit that like button. It genuinely helps the channel grow and allows us to continue bringing in-depth sports analysis. And if you haven't already, subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you never miss coverage of the 2026 tennis season, especially as we move into the business end of the BNP Paribas Open at Indian Wells. Thank you all for tuning in, for your passion for the sport, and for joining me on this journey through one of the most remarkable matches of the year. The drama of Indian Wells is just getting started, and I cannot wait to bring you more coverage as the tournament unfolds. Until next time, keep watching the courts, analyzing the game, and staying passionate about the incredible sport of tennis.